Ladies and gentlemen, I'll have a live stream to discuss this topic today at 3 p.m. Pacific time. The link is below in the comments section. Be there. We have a lot of fun. 3 p.m. Pacific time today. Link in the comments section. Hit subscribe because we're going to talk about something right now and in the live stream today at 3 p.m. Pacific that is very interesting and should be pretty obvious to everybody. Donald Trump won the CPAC poll by 40 points ahead of the second place challenger, DeSantis, over 40 points. He is far and away the most popular Republican. There is nobody even close to Donald Trump. The only people who despise him are Democrats. Independents, and especially, obviously, Republican or conservative voter. I'm not a Republican. I'm not registered Republican. I'm an independent. I used to be a Democrat my whole life, up until 3, 4, 5 years ago or so. And you look and you have to ask, well, what makes a person like me? I used to be the biggest Bernie Sanders booster on the internet, according to the Huffington Post. And the unofficial scribe of Sanders is the most hardcore voters, according to the Washington Post. Well, how did I become a supporter of Donald Trump or supporter of his policies? Okay, I like Trump not for the reasons Democrats despise him. Again, this is a very important sentiment or statement or fact or reality. People vote for Trump not because of the reasons that Democrats conjure up or media fantasizes or creates to disparage Trump. His policies worked. We had record low poverty in 2019, and he is the antithesis of Lincoln Project foreign policy, or he's the opposite. He opposes never-ending military conflict. That's how you go from Bernie Sanders to Trump. We had record low poverty, and in 2019, we had record low poverty. Fact, we had the record high in household median incomes. People, if you want to talk about economic justice and all of these ideologies or this value system on the left that they allegedly have, people were doing better. Every demographic group, if you want to talk about words like, I don't use these words, but this is the Democratic Party or morally superior liberals and progressives, marginalized or groups that stuck in poverty, that everybody was doing better. Every demographic group was doing better. Every demographic group was doing better under Trump. Fact. Household median incomes highest ever. Real wages were up. Real wages are down because inflation's over 6 to 7%. Far worse for specific items like specific food items. Food inflation is through the roof. You will eventually have energy prices go up, and then food will go up even more, and then you'll have overall inflation continue to go up. It's going back up. The Inflation Reduction Act didn't work. If you want to support my work long term, my Patreon is below. To my new Patreons, thank you. And super thanks is below next to the like and the share buttons. Go to hagoodman.com to read my writing in The Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, the Jerusalem Post, the Federalist, and other publications. Become part of a newsletter there. But in terms of the economy, we were doing much better. So you vote for Trump, you choose Trump. It's a moral imperative because we're 90 seconds to midnight, according to the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists. What does that mean? Does anyone even understand that phrase? Who despises Trump or DeSantis? Who thinks that he's an authoritarian? The people who think that Trump is an authoritarian, you think that they take a moment to say, oh, we're closer than ever to nuclear annihilation. They never do that. But anyway, getting to the point of this segment, 4 minutes and 30 seconds in, DeSantis is the only option for vice president, okay? Pence was picked in 2016. He was picked because of the Republican Party was still a a different Republican Party, and Trump took it over. It took him 4 years to really kick out the never-Trumpers, and it was a different Republican Party, okay? This Republican Party, DeSantis appeals to people like myself. I like DeSantis, but I'm not going to vote for him over Trump. And he appeals to the never-Trumpers, or people who don't really love Trump, like Trump, but they like DeSantis. So DeSantis has the name recognition. That's also the main thing. He's second in line, okay, to the throne, so to speak, but he's also very good he's very good with media, and they really can't stop him they can't do what they do usually to Republicans, okay? A person like Kinzinger or Cheney needs media. Mitt Romney needs media. Paul Ryan needs media. The populist Trump Republican like DeSantis or Matt Gaetz or Boebert or Marjorie Taylor Greene, they don't need media. They don't need media. AOC needs Biden. They all need media. Without Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, Seth Meyers, the former Twitter monstrosity that would silence and suppress and censor any truth about Hunter or Joe or any other topic, without a concerted effort by other companies, by tech, by all of this, to silence debate, Trump runs away with it. It's not without a concerted, unified effort by Hollywood, music industry. I mean, with like Washington Post, Times, MSNBC, CNN, Vanity Fair, Esquire, Rolling Stone, Mother Jones, The Nation, Daily Beast, BuzzFeed. They all say the same. New Yorker, New York Magazine, they all say Atlantic. They all say the same thing all the time. Trump bad, Democrats good. It's it. There are no never Trumpers. There are no never Bidens in the Democratic Party or in media. They don't exist. There is no Kinzinger or Cheney or Paul Ryan in media or in the Democratic Party. It is a unified, concerted effort to stop Trump because his policies and his ideas work. Or they can't be refuted by logical arguments easily. It's always, oh my God, this is prejudicial or bigoted and or helps our enemies. It's like, okay. They accused him of things he didn't do. He was never a Kremlin operative. He didn't pressure people in Georgia. He didn't commit financial crimes in New York. He didn't organize January. He didn't do anything that they accused him of doing. Hunter and Joe, yes, they did especially Hillary with servers siphoning top secret intel. Yes, she did commit crimes. I think that she'll be the 24 nominee. I think it'll be Trump, Clinton again in 24. And this channel will probably be at 400,000 subs by that time, just because I'm the only person on the planet saying Hillary Clinton's going to be nominee. I've been saying that for a while. It'll happen eventually. If not 24, 28, 32, 36, it'll eventually happen. It has to happen. Because the Democrats put us through a renewed Cold War for it to happen again. So it has to happen. But anyway, Biden and Harris, they're not very popular throughout the country. The country real wages are down. Real wages were up under Trump. 6 to 7% inflation with Biden, 2% or less with Trump. Real wages up with Trump, real wages down with Biden. No invasion with Trump, invasion with Biden. So, in Europe, it's like, you can just draw a T-chart. Objectively, without a doubt, things were better with Trump. Objectively, they were better with Trump. Go look at inflation. Go look at the geopolitical scene in Europe. Objectively, things were better with Trump. Okay? There's no real debate. Just, you could draw a T-chart, very simple. All the bad things taking place under Biden, all the bad things taking place under Trump was mainly created by media. The hysteria, the apoplectic reaction to Trump. The sky was falling with Trump, but actually the economy was great. Foreign policy was infinitely better. The sky actually is falling with Biden, but media's placated. They have what they want. What does this have to do with DeSantis and Trump? DeSantis and Trump are unstoppable if they can find a way, or Trump can find a way, to make peace with the Arizona and Georgia Republican parties. If he can do that, he will regain the Oval Office. If he doesn't do that, Hillary Clinton will be the next president of the United States of America. You heard it here first. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel. Be here at 3 p.m. Pacific today.